General Gage decides that he should go and seize the largest war stores he knows about in Concord, west of Boston. Paul Revere receives a lot of intel that the British are going to go on a march.
Well, what of Samuel Adams and Hancock?
Bring me Adams and Hancock alive, Major.
Ready the boat.
While the British Army begins an overnight march toward Concord, Paul Revere slips out of Boston to warn Sam Adams and John Hancock of the danger and raise the local militias.
Paul Revere is summoned by Dr. Joseph Warren. He's given his message to alert Hancock and Adams in Lexington that the British are definitely going to be marching that night. And then Revere has to sneak out of the city where he gets a horse and then rides to Lexington.
How many are there?
Nearly 1,000 regulars and Marines, just hours away.
They aim to start a war. They mean to put our heads in nooses. Right to Concord. If our militia has any chance of meeting this invasion, not a moment to lose.
The regulars are coming out! The regulars are coming out! What'd you say? Grab your musket if you be a patriot, man! The regulars are on the march! The regulars are coming out! The regulars are coming out!
Despite the popular poem by Longfellow, Paul Revere is not alone on his midnight ride. Joseph Warren enlists militiaman Patrick Dawes and 3 others to join Revere, with orders to commission more riders along the way. The decision ensures the message gets out, while the warning does make it all the way to Concord. Near Lexington, Paul Revere's journey takes an unexpected and often untold turn.
Oh, damn you or you're dead!
Take him to Major Mitchell.
Be not afraid, Mr. Revere. Speak the truth of your mission tonight, and you'll not be harmed.
It's you who should be afraid, Major.
What's waiting for us up ahead?
We know you're after Hancock and Adams and the cannon at Concord.
What's up that road? Speak the truth, or I'll blow your brains out.
The only answer now is to declare our independence.
America is at war, Dr. Franklin. Welcome home.
For more revealing stories on these and other patriots featured in Legends and Lies, purchase the companion book, available at BillO'Reilly.com and bookstores nationwide.
What's up that road?
It's the bloody Americans!
It's a horse! Leave him. He's done riding this evening.
It's somewhat hard to believe, but Paul Revere's near miss is a result of a simple common courtesy. In colonial times, proper etiquette dictates that loaded weapons are not allowed in taverns. So, when a group of Lexington Minutemen fire their muskets outside Buckman Tavern, Paul Revere and his famous warning are saved.
The local militia is alerted. The Redcoats march through the night toward Lexington, but standing in their way is Captain John Parker and his militia.
Hold 2. Stand firm.
Throw down your arms and disperse, and you and your men will be spared.
Stand your ground, men.
Disperse, I say! Soldiers, do not fire. Keep your ranks and surround them.
Hold.
There's this tense moment when the Lexington militia and the British regulars are looking at each other across this small space. Both sides at that moment knew that this is now officially spiraling out of control.
To the front! March! Stand by, hold your ground!
Cease fire! Cease fire! Go back into your ranks! Cease fire! Cease fire!
The shot heard round the world remains a mystery. One theory is that a nervous British officer accidentally fires, setting off the battle. Some believe the officer is Major Edward Mitchell, the same man who interrogates Paul Revere the night before. Whomever fires the shot, in that moment, the fate of North America and the entire world changes forever.
Cease fire! Fall back!
When the shooting starts at Lexington, Hancock and Sam Adams have already slipped out of town. But they can still hear the sounds of the battle.
My God, son. The sacrifices that will be made today.
It's true, John. Many families will suffer, but it's a grand day for our country.
News of the conflict shakes the countryside as riders carry word far and wide. All over New England, men and boys grab their muskets and set out to join the fight.
Must you leave so soon, John?
Congress convenes in Philadelphia in just 2 short weeks.
And there's much to be done.
Who is coming?
The British army's marched on Concord. I have to see for myself.
When John Adams reaches Lexington, the British have been turned away from Concord empty-handed. Militiamen pour in from the countryside, attacking the Redcoats as they retreat to Boston, burning colonial homes along the way.
The British are marching back to Boston through the same route that they came that day. The Americans are circling the hills and the pasture lands to get ahead of the British. It's a bloody battle all the way back to Boston for both sides.